I shoot from the hip with this thing. I come with the real. So it don't seem fake to you anymore. I'll write a bunch of words on this damn board. And it just looks like a bunch of gibberish to you, don't it? It's just a bunch of fucking words that he put up on a board. Ain't it? Well, let me try my best. Let me give my all. Once again. But I know that you won't get it. I know that you won't understand. I know that you'll think I'm crazy. And you too would think I'm crazy. But I ain't crazy. No, not at all. I'm not insane. Nope. You are. If you don't get this. You're slow. And most of you are stuck. Not able to move past your reality. The testament of love. The testament of love. Evidence or fact. That's what a testament is. Today, I'll bring it to you with the forces. And how it's played out through the man and the woman. War ready. We begin with the man. If you know my channel, you've been blessed enough to hear my voice. You've seen some of the things I've seen, and you have a bit of understanding, okay, as to what you are. Son, okay? Literally, the man is a son. Son, S-U-N, you know the rest. The sun is light, okay? Light shoots out. It comes out, okay? Doesn't go in, it goes out, okay? That is the man, all right? The inside of him is out or goes out, okay? See, this is why he's the giver, all right? He is the push. He is the right. That word out again, All right. He is of logic. Okay. Order. What does that penis do? It's outside. That penis is outside. That penis is outside. And his functions, all right, are these things. It's very, very simple. Give, push, right, out, order. One being supreme. Remember that. Okay? Those are his functions. All right? We go over here to the woman. You know that's your mama. Earth is a dark place without light. Where does the earth get the light from? The one. Come on, put it together. Where does the earth get the light from? The one. Put it together. Where does the earth get the light from? The one. Put it together. Woman being the two, okay? Understand. Inner outer, okay? Inner outer. Know what the woman is. She is the inside of this being right here. The inside of a man is beautiful, okay? It's light, okay? She is the inside of that, but she is inside out. She's inside out. She's inside out. The inside of a man is very, very fair. It's beautiful. My followers, the people who's been following me for all this time, they know this already. All right? This is for the people that don't know. And furthermore, for the people that don't know, why haven't you hit the like button yet? You're not going to get this nowhere else. I promise. Show YouTube, all right, that they algorithms can't stop the real. All right? They can't stop the real. They've been trying to stop me for a long time now. You see all these fuckers with all these fucking views. How they getting all these views? Because they're not being shadow banned. But guess who's being shadow banned? Moi. Anyway, woman 2. All right. What are her functions? Receiving, pulling, going left, inner, chaos. Those are the functions, all right? The complete opposite of this being, all right? This is why it's a mystery to the men who haven't taken the red pill, to the men that don't understand what's going on. It's a complete mystery to you because you don't really know yourself, okay? If you really know yourself, this being will become very, very understandable. You will understand exactly what's going on now. Oh, this being over here is just this being over here, but inside out, ooh. See, it ain't hard. What that penis do? It go out. What that vagina do? It go in. You see? Nah, you don't see. You don't see. You don't see. You too slow. You slow. It's them fucking chicken nuggets. It's the Salisbury steak. It's the chicken feeders that you eating. It's the crap that's in your mind. It's the TV. See? It's what they've been telling you. That's why you can't understand this. This is why I'm alone. I tell the men that I know what this thing means now. Okay? I know what that thing means now. I know that that's a man and a woman right there. I know what the energies are. I know that that's hot and cold. I know that that's up and down, pretending that they're different, but they're really the same. See, this is what makes the life as we know it. This is all, or 360, the world, the universe as we know it. You see, it has to have an opposite because we're in the dual. We're not together. We're in separation. All right. So since we're in separation, all right, there's going to be this side and there's going to be that side. There's going to be a down. There's going to be a up. There's going to be a give. There's going to be a receive. There's going to be a push. There's going to be a pull. There's going to be a left. There's going to be a right. There's going to be a out. There's going to be a in. So all of this, all right, lets you know that all of this was together before, but now we're in separation. Okay. Now separation, just very, very quickly, so you can understand what it is, if you will. All right. Just imagine a hole, not a hole that you fall into, but something that's whole. Okay. Just take a piece of fruit, for instance. All right. You take a piece of fruit that was together, say an apple or an orange, and then you take that knife. All right. You do the splitting or the cutting of the knife. All right. From the knife to the fruit. All right. One side is going to go one way. The other side is going to go the other way. All right. That was the separation right then and there. All right. That's the separation. Not realizing, yo, these things are the same, but one went one way and one went the other way. All right. You don't realize that a man is a woman, and you don't realize that a woman is a man. All right. You can't see it. You think that they're different, but they're the same. All right. The problem is here where we reside, there is an order to things. You must understand order. So if we don't have order, all right, then this thing right here goes crazy. See, this has to be leading. We have to have this, all right, in order for this thing right here to play its part. One could call this fantasy, if you will, if you want to. You could call chaos fantasy. You see what I'm saying? But there must be this, all right, before all. All right. So now, the testament of love, all right, as the man and the woman knows it, all right, I consider this evidence or fact, all right, it is really a promise, all right, or a sure thing, all right, it's a sure thing, all right, it's a sure thing that we were together. The way that you know this is through the man and the woman, all right, all you got to do is look at the plumbing. Penis fits into the vagina perfectly, symbolizing, yo, this was one being at one time. All right. These things go together. Okay. There's no way to get around that shit. These things go together. Penis and vagina. All right. That is the testament in and of itself. Okay? The testament. It shows you the functions. Okay? The penis will show you the function of a man. It will show you. There's no way to get around this, okay? It's fact. It is the truth, okay? It is the testament of his love. The penis will show you his function. The penis will give. The penis will push, all right? Out. Those are its functions. And the vagina is the opposite. The vagina, okay, will receive. It will pull. It goes in. Functions. Why aren't they teaching this in school? Because they don't know no better. They like chicken nuggets and chicken fetus and Salisbury steak. See, when you get off of the bullshit, it will be simple. It's very, very simple. These are not just words that I just started putting up. They mean something. Okay? One thing I want you to see or understand, okay? I studied for a while. And I just kind of briefly went into it when I said about the splitting of the apple or the orange, okay? This is called the Coriolis effect, okay? A real term, okay? They do it with the weather, though, in the splitting of the hemispheres, okay? In the northern hemisphere, storms are formed and they go one way. In the southern hemisphere, storms are formed and they go the other way, all right? The pushing or the splitting of the hemispheres cause this effect, which is called the Coriolis effect, okay? On one end, storms spin clockwise, all right? On the other end, they spin counterclockwise, all right? But they're both doing the same thing, okay? They're just going about it differently. One's spinning to the right and one spinning to the left. All right? Because of how the air current has split. Okay? So you cut down the middle, one side, you cut down the middle of that piece of fruit. One side goes to the left and one side goes to the right. All right? One side goes to the left and one side goes to the right. Now it's probably gonna be confusing because of the way it's written, but I had to start here with the one being on the left side. You see what I'm saying? But it doesn't matter. Don't get caught up in that. All right. Just recognize that these are two beings separated. Okay. Two beings that are the same thing, but separated, making them seem as if they are different. Okay. These are the same thing. All right. It's just inner outer. Okay. I explained this before. The inside of a man is light. Okay. It's beautiful. All right. The inside of a woman will be the opposite of that. Okay. It's dark. Okay. But on her outside, she's the most beautiful thing that you ever seen. Okay. When you look at a woman and you look at a woman's smile, when you look at a woman's body, you look at her beauty, it's just crazy. Like how? Like why? like how? See, that does that to you. You see what I'm saying? As a man, that will do that to you. because that's what you are on the inside. She is beautiful. Look at her. Not knowing the whole time that she's like your outside. Your outside is her inside, which is dark. You see, when you look at a man, it's dark, it's brutish, it's hard. That is what the inside of this being is like. It's brutal, it's harsh, it's calculating. Okay? Because she is that man. Just inside out. All of them are still confused. They think that they think that we're different, but if we're not different, it's just playing out that way. The minute that all the men understand what's going on with this creature right here, the bullshit will stop. When he understand that he's clockwise and she's counterclockwise, meaning he's forward and she's backwards, but how it plays out on reality, she's forward and he's backwards, meaning he's stop and she's go. You see? The splitting is the separation, not being able to recognize yourself. This is why when a man gets with a woman, all right, they are becoming one. The woman starts to act like that dude. All right. Now, in the man's mind, all right, it is these things, all right, and he's spinning this way or going that way and recognizing that, yo, there's a limit, all right? There's a thing called reality, all right? And for me, this is simple, okay? I recognize spirit or life because it's within me, all right? Clockwise, I'm spinning to the right. Limit, reality, simple, spirit. I see limit, I know reality, I am simple, I know spirit. With the woman, there is no limitations. She is the fantasy. They will seem complex because that is a two, all right? Two is more complex than a one, all right? Two is more complex than a one, all right? And she is of the body. Matter of fact, that's where you get your body from. People that's been following me, they already know this. You got your body from your mother. You get your life or your spirit from your father. Okay? Very, 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 very simple. Okay? So she is the opposite. I told you. Limit with the man, no limitations with the woman. She is a fantasy. This guy right here, this man is reality. All right? He is a simple creature. He is simple. He's simple. He's a simpleton. He's one, simple. One is not complex. It's very, very simple. Okay? As order with one, okay? With the two is complex. Okay? It's a complex, it's more complicated than this being over here because they're going by the two. Two. If you count it by twos, you will be losing order. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, so on, so on, so on, and etc. But with the one, it's more simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See? Simple. But if you're counting by twos, this thing is very complex. I don't get it. See, that's why the two can't lead into reality. Two can't lead in reality because it's going to be skipping a lot of uh the processes. See, this is why the two cannot come first. It can't go first, because if you go with the two first, you're going to be missing a lot. You're going to be missing the one. How you going to start with two and get to five? You can't. You can't start with two and get to five. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. See, that's why no matter what the woman does in the reality, right? No matter what she does, it's going to be wrong. Because the two did not come first. You see? No matter what she does in the reality, it's going to be wrong. Because the two did not come first. The one did. So we have to count by the ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because it's simple. Everybody can understand this. We're not missing any steps. We understand that this 2 came from the 1. We understand that that apple or that orange was whole, or better known as a 1. You see, it was whole. We can count it as a 1. It's really all, but we understand this with the right side, okay? So it was 1. So then when they got split, there's the 2. You see? But that 2 came from the 1. All right? This is called order. All right? If you start just saying random ass numbers, all right? Now, there is order in the twos, meaning if you go by the twos, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, there is order there, okay? Because you know that you got to count by the twos, all right? But even when you count by the twos, you're still missing 1. Again, this is why the 2 can't lead in the reality, because if the 2 leads in the reality, chaos will ensue. It just will. Okay? It just will. So the main thing of this video is understanding the testament, meaning the evidence. I've given you the evidence, okay? The evidence of the 1 and the 2, the 1 and the 2's love, okay? Meaning their functions, his functions and her functions, all right? His functions, again, is giving, pushing right out order. Her functions, receiving, pulling left in chaos. Those are the functions, okay? Those are the functions. Those are the testaments of love. The testament is seen just through the penis, all right, and the vagina, okay? I told you that's what these things do. It's very simple, okay? It's very simple. The man's going to be straight up. The woman's going to be the curve. The man's got to be straight up. The woman's going to be the curve. You can see that even with the numbers. Straight, 1. 2. What's in that 2? A damn curve. These are the forces. All right? These are the testaments. These are the facts. This is the evidence. You think that this being is different than you. This being is just you inside out. Inside out. Your inside as a man is beautiful. Like this creature is on the outside. This creature on the outside is beautiful. Okay? This motherfucker ain't beautiful on the outside. He's harsh. He's made for war. He's made to deal with the rough, the terrain. He has a beard. He has hair coming out of everywhere. protection. Okay? He is up. She is down. She is earth. He is sun. Okay? Light. Dark. All right? She is spinning one way, which would be counterclockwise. He's spinning the other way, clockwise, right? See? That's the way you tell time. It's going in the man's world, it's going forward. You see? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going forward. Which brings me just a quick side note, okay? You understand that this is the whole, the box or the square, all right? The all or the 360. You understand triangles, okay? A cube has triangles inside of it, okay? Now, once the cube was split, okay, they became triangles, okay, or angles of angles of being, okay? The man is one angle, the woman is another angle, okay? Angles, okay? So this was the separation, the splitting of the cube, okay? All right, so now you got 1, all right, 2, and 3. Notice how I got life up here, okay? So 1, 2, and 3, all right? And then you got in the other way, it would be 1, 2, and 3, and then there's death. See, this is why death comes in threes, life as well. Life comes in threes, death comes in threes as well, okay? So life, meaning the 1 and the 2 came together, all right, to make life, and that was a 3. The 1 and the 2 separated, all right, it made another 3, which was death.